Whenever Jenna and Ashley rent a movie, the probability that it is a horror movie is 0.38. Of the next 5 movies they rent, determine the probability to the nearest hundredth that exactly one of the rentals is a horror movie. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use Desmos here in order to solve this. And we're looking at the scenario here where we see the words exactly. So this is how you would handle that doing a binomial distribution. All right, so this is our probability distribution formula, and it says the probability of x is equal to n choose x times p to the x times q to the n minus x. N is representing the number of trials, x is equal to the number of specific events you wish to obtain, p is the probability the event will occur, and q is the probability the event will not occur, which could also be written as 1 minus p in the formula. So let's try this with the first example. We want the probability that exactly one of the movies would be a horror movie. So we are picking 5 movies, so n is equal to 5. We want exactly one horror movie, so our x is 1. The probability that we're going to choose a horror movie is 0.38, and the probability that we would not choose a horror movie would be 1 minus 0.38. So what we're going to do is you could make this calculation on a calculator. The 5 choose 1 in parentheses, that's the number of combinations. So that is available on a calculator where you could multiply this out, but I'm going to show you here on Desmos an easy way to do this. All right, to use Desmos here, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Show Keypad. We're going to open that up and we're going to go to Functions. We're going to scroll down until you see Distributions, and there will be a choice for Binomial Distribution. We're going to choose that, and it tells us the inputs here are trials and the success probability. So we want 5 trials, comma, the success probability is 0.38, and then we're going to click on this find cumulative probability, and it's going to give us a min-max. So if we want exactly 1 here, we're going to make the min and max the same value. So we want 1 min to 1 max, which would give us exactly 1. So our answer would be 0.28 rounded to the hundredths place. Okay, in our next example, let's determine the probability to the nearest hundredth that at most 2 of the movies are horror movies. All right, so now we're going to apply a summation to this, and we're going to do our summation from x equals 0 to 2, and then x becomes a variable in the distribution. All right, so let's go to Desmos and let's do this. I'll show you how to do this on Desmos. All right, so we're going to go to Functions again, and we're going to go down to Binomial Distribution. Same number of trials, 5, same probability, 0.38. We're going to check off Find Cumulative Probability. Now in this case here, the min is 0, and the max is 2 movies. All right. So what this is going to do is this is going to accumulate the probability of 0 plus the probability of 1 plus the probability of 2. And I would get the answer rounded to the hundredth of 0.72. All right, in our last example, determine the probability to the nearest hundredth that at least 4 of the movies are horror movies. Now in this case here, our x value is going to start at 4, and we're going to accumulate to 5, and that will represent the probability of 4 or 5 movies being horror movies. All right, let's try it on Desmos. All right, so if we want at least 4 of the movies to be horror movies, we're going to set our min to 4, and we're going to set our max to 5, and we would get 0.07 as our answer. Okay, I hope that helped you understand probability problems where you see the words exactly or at most or at least. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.